welcome to the Imagineer Podcast, your unofficial guide to all things Disney. I'm your host, Matthew Kroll, and this is episode number 35 of the Imagineer Podcast. In today's podcast episode, we are going to be celebrating the close of the year 2018. I hope it was by far your best year yet, and that you are really looking forward to the year to come ahead. And in order to celebrate, we're going to be journeying together over to Trader Sam's Grog Grotto over at Disney's Polynesian Village at Walt Disney World. For those of you who have not had the chance to visit Trader Sam's, as it's usually referred to, it is a lounge that is found over at Disney's Polynesian Village. It's a little hard to find, but that's one of the things that makes it a really exciting place to go and adds to the experience of Trader Sam's, because the overall theme of it is supposed to be that you're finding this grotto, this sort of mystical hidden gem in the middle of the Polynesian. And if you think about the history of the attraction, the Enchanted Tiki Room, it was originally supposed to be created as a dining experience where you would have audio animatronic birds singing and performing around you as you were dining. Ultimately, that was transformed to what it is today, the Enchanted Tiki Room, as an attraction, a show over at the Magic Kingdom and Disneyland Park. So I find that Trader Sam's in many ways pays tribute to the original vision of the Enchanted Tiki Room, where you're able to lounge and enjoy some beverages, adult beverages, as well as some cuisine that you can purchase as well. In a lounge setting. It is an intimate lounge. It's kind of small, but again, it gives it that intimate, hidden feeling. So in today's episode, we are going to be celebrating together over at Trader Sam's. You'll get to hear some of the audio experience of dining at Trader Sam's, and we'll explain a little bit about some of the menu items that you can purchase over there and some of our thoughts about experiencing Trader Sam's over at Disney's Polynesian Village. I will say that this was my wife Joanna's first time ever going to Trader Sam's, and she absolutely loved it. I also went with my good friend John over at Disney as well. So the three of us will hang out together and bring you along with us so that you can enjoy Trader Sam's and reflect back on all of the great things that had happened in 2018. And again, I do hope it was your best year yet. This is, much like other audio, a binaural recording. It's 360-degree audio, so your best experience is going to be with over-the-ear headphones or in-ear earbuds, which will again give you that 360-degree experience. But as always, if you're commuting, driving in your car, you'll also get that great experience by listening back to this as well. So as you listen, be sure to reflect back on 2018, enjoy the ambiance of Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. So wherever you are, grab some headphones, pull up your favorite armchair, and enjoy this episode of the Imagineer Podcast.
No.
As long as he doesn't lose his head.
I gotta pay for it. I'm not paying for it.
What's in your drink?
Rum, more rum. We'll have a rum. Another shake.
Drunken Zombie Head has Gosling's 151 Black Seal Rum, Appleton's Estate Reserve Rum, Bacardi 8-Year Rum, Tropical Juices, Falernum and Cinnamon, served in a souvenir Shrunken Head. We got Rosita's Margarita, Casamigos Reposado Tequila, Bull's Orange Caraco, Fresh Lime Juice, Falernum Organic Agave Nectar. Is coming. Is coming. It's hard to see from here, but you'll get the idea. Go see, I'll hold your seat.
That's okay.
But it's a good rum is the question.
It is. It's definitely not. It fell out.
Maybe someone else will get it tonight.
That one's fun, isn't it? You get the little.
Stop scrolling.
The is Myers Original Dark Rum, Bacardi Superior Rum, Orange, Passion Fruit, Guava, Pineapple, Grapefruit juices.
The funniest one is every now and again you do it and guests will be doing that. At which point I had one group of girls sat at the table over there about a month or so ago, and they were looking up, so I was like, stand here nothing, covering their heads. So we got through 6 hours before they realised it wasn't coming from the ceiling. And I was stood here like this.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Like the first couple of times I was trying to do it discreetly, and then the longer it went on, the less discreet it became. And then again, at the end, it's just like,
That's hilarious.
to be fair, it was still 2 hours of me doing that before they realised. I don't know.
Trying to think what others we haven't seen. Trying to see what others. I was still seeing what was actually in the
My type of one.
Castaway Crush. Does that do anything? I don't think so either.
It's a regular glass. I don't think so.
Polynesian Pearl we saw.
Barely.
Barely, yeah. The Nautilus is always fun.
My type doesn't go on.
Oh, the hippopotami Mai Tai.
Oh, that's the 2
That's
shots.
the, yeah,
I saw that one.
2 shots of rum.
Yeah, we saw that
2 shots of rum. I just like the name of the tiki rum. Tiki rum. Mr. Tiki. I like the Kona beer flight.
I think that was it.
Look, I was hang out and see them again.
Pulling out the cilantro.
Still okay?
Yeah.
You like look with some uncertainty.
Always. Always looking for more.
That's, yeah.
Trying to knock the cilantro out here because the cilantro is like really overpowering.
Maybe that's what we taste.
There it goes.
Do you like cilantro?
I don't usually react to it. It's that gooey thing I don't know.
The outside? It's probably... Alright, let's see what's in the vegetable roll.
It literally only says vegetables.
You're right. Seasonal veggie rainbow roll. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. It's the last one.
There's another one? just finish chewing.
Don't die.
That's a lot. That's a lot of cilantro.
Oh, I was gonna like take it apart.
Yeah.
We're dissecting this thing now.
I want a piece of the ginger, so...
You want a what?
A piece of the ginger.
Oh.
This is actually a lot of ginger right here. Alright, I'm just gonna eat this in pieces.
It's avocado.
Do you like avocado?
No.
That would be why. I love avocado. It is an interesting combination of flavors.
Take it apart. Take it apart. Use your finger. Do it. No.
Is that your cilantro?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't mind
I'm
that.
not a fan of cilantro.
I'm not a fan of the little green onions. That cilantro is powerful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How's Rosita's margarita treating you?
It's wonderful.
Good.
Selectable. Feels so tall now.
Oh, now that your seat's back to normal.
Yeah.
How long did it take for your seat to shrink?
I don't know.
That's probably 10 minutes?
So you're like 5.5.
5.5 minutes to go, what, like 2 feet?
I don't know.
I think they sped it up though, didn't they?
Towards the end, I think once you suspected, they started speeding it up.
Or that could just be my perception.
I think it's perception.
This Kona Fire Rock Pale Ale is very good.
The avocado is better by itself.
Okay.
So I guess just a combination of everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot better than perception. And it's a lot better without the cilantro.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised you haven't spent much time with the Polynesian. Well, we've gone to Ohana before.
That's it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm gonna get a waffle.
A way to start the day.
Yeah.
Mickey waffles.
Tomorrow, it's gonna be a waffle. I'm excited to do waffles tomorrow. Tomorrow waffle.
There's a shrunken head coming.
Halfway there.
It's gonna be another shrunken head coming. It's okay. Only if the table opens. Otherwise, if you ever want a seat, just tell me. I will gladly stand. I understand where he's coming from. He stands all day. Oh, sorry, sits all day. It's the end of the day he wants to stand. That's why I choose to stand on the train.
And he's leaning.
Do you want to sit? No? Should I force you to sit? Oh, we are going to get a shrunken head.
You buy into mug?
I'm not buying it. I mean, they're... Someone, no. I'm not ordering one. No. No need. You want to take one of these shrunken heads home? I mean, it's a cool souvenir. We have so many mugs.
We have a lot of cups.
$27. Well, it does have a lot of and detail.
3.5. It's put bets down.
Which one did you get? The head?
Yeah, it's on the page.
25.
Oh, is that the souvenir mug?
Yeah.
So I'm not far off.
There you are.
27.
What'd you say?
I said 27.
Oh, well then, yeah.
Oh,
Each one is different.
it's 13.
Well, just for that mug.
Oh, I see.
No.
I like that one.
I like the black light.
The black light.
Black light is awesome.
I just love how it looks like the tiki room in here.
Yeah.
It's really, and we were on the tiki room before, and I was thinking about how it really.
I love all the tchotchkes and I probably find a bunch of things all the time.
Do you like this or Jock Lindsay's more?
This, because it's more
Yeah.
fun.
I like how hidden it is too.
I think Jock Lindsay's could be amazing if they just did experience.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I love the theming, like I love the Indiana Jones theme a lot more than the tiki theme. But there's no experience, so it's like that's the point.
Yeah. There's just a lot of detail in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of detail in here too.
Stuff. There's like, we need to do more of this.
Make one at every resort.
We really could.
Yeah, each resort has the right theme.
Caribbean, you could totally do a Pirates theme.
Oh yeah,
Just think what you could do with that.
that'd be really cool.
You could do like Della Mortis Corner and so like different islands in the wilderness.
That'd be really cool. Are you getting another one? You can if you want. I'm just saying. One beer flight and I'm done. Which one is coming? Which one is the, the hippopotami time.
Hippopotami.
That's the one I'm doing next.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah?
You finish their drink, that's what happens to Rosita.
That was really good, right? Yeah. John, you missed that. I was like this. I was like, whatever happened to Rosita?
true. You need to let me get a video of that.
This is for Instagram. So it's got to be real. You got to put a lot more faith into it.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Whatever happens to
That's going to be good.
I'll at least put that in a snap or something.
That'll be good.
Send it to you and Patricia. All right, here comes the hippomaitai. Hippopotamitai. I missed a syllable.
Oh, there's a couple of them.
Shots of rum.
a little
Are you looking for something that someone has not gotten yet?
Make you share the with me. Yeah.
Well, there's so much alcohol in there that if she wants it, I mean, I just had beer, so I'm not going to rum, but if you two want to split it.
No, I'm too sick.
Does it have a strong cinnamon flavor?
I haven't had it yet.
Oh.
Did you see all the cinnamon they put on it?
Maybe ask for light cinnamon. What else is in it? Pineapple.
It sounds really good.
Cinnamon, lime juice. Recommended for 2 or more guests. Served in a souvenir tiki bowl. Oh, the Nautilus. I did see. We could see when everything else is coming. There's a Nautilus coming.
We like the sneak peeks.
Yes.
We're a sneak peek.
Just ask for no cinnamon.
Not everything has cinnamon in it. Maybe the stuff you're looking at.
My beer does not have cinnamon in it.
I don't want your beer.
I know.
Like cinnamon in your beer?
I don't know. You know, that might be okay, but
It can be arranged.
yeah. Well, someone else is getting the aoa. There's a shrunken head, a Krakatoa. Getting a little wet. There goes the arm. So we got the Nautilus. Next is
I'm like, I can do this.
it's like It's like being on like Philharmagic and just having constant, constant spray. That's the Fantasia scene, constant, when the Nautilus is served. You want to get the Rosita?
I like
You should get it again. Krakatoa.
So walk over there and look at the goddess.
You can't see it. It's awesome.
This is the Krakatoa. That's coming. When the OA comes, if you want to see the Tiki Goddess of Disaster.
I feel.
John will take my seat, I'll take his. Yeah.
Is it coming?
And a shrunken head. That might be first.
Okay, I know what I want.
You're getting Rosita?
One of my type.
Shots of rum. I think the OO is next. You take my seat, I'll take her seat. And then you go look. I'm going to take your seat.
What's doing okay over here?
Yes.
I have.
You will have
My type.
hippopotamus.
Bottom, you have to say it right.
Yeah. No. If you ask for a Mai Tai, you're going to get some trolling.
Go ahead.
She's not coming yet.
She'll come in a second. Definitely the best one.
The best part.
Yeah.
And her eyes are all big.
Evil laugh. It's just like under new management.
Summer day.
We're going to get another Nautilus, another shrunken head.
You can tell the future.
I can tell the future. I can see the future, literally. At the bar. More coming. That's okay. It's nice at the bar. And if you want to sit, just let me know. I know I've said that like 50 times. Do you want to sit down?
No. You're ready to go swimming. It's the thing to do.
Wait for it to turn blue.
It's so blurry. My phone's usually not this bad.
Wait for it to turn blue like we're under.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I think I need to clean the lens.
Happens to me all the time.
All right, let's do another test shot. Oh, I should have recorded the, oh well. I'll get a video of the Nautilus.
Only if you do.
Did you eat dinner?
Yeah, you should get something else. That one's just creepy cool.
Hippos on the loose. Hippos again. Do you know how to get hippos out of trees?
We gotta wait for it.
Hippos, come down. It's not safe up here.
Dude, shots are wrong.
I ruined the punchline. That's what I'm here for.
Way to go, John.
Was that a trees? Yes.
What I'm here for.
Shh, we gotta wait for it.
This out of your way. This one. Out of there.
I can actually smell it.
Yeah, wow. I smell the mints.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. It smells like a mojito a little bit. All right, here they come with their, they're putting on their rubber ducks for the Nautilus. Joanna's ready to dive.
Back down the hatches, captain's orders!
Stand by to dive. Dive. Dive.
Everybody stand underwater!
get it. Another shrunken head. We have. You haven't.
So when you were last did they show you all the highlights of the bar and everything?
Not the highlights of the bar, no.
There's a highlight just there. There's a really nice red one up there. The purple one over there is quite cool. This green one's a bit of a low light down. The purple one.
That one's cool. I like the red. If we could get that one, that would be nice. Are there any actual highlights from the bar?
I'm just showing you all the highlights.
Any artifacts?
So you see the sort of shell ukulele at the top?
Yes.
It's one of the ones from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh, wow.
There's also a pair of boots up there from the film as well.
Cool.
All the tiki mugs, there's different famous ones from different tiki bars around the world. If you leave that, follow this rope, there's keys on it.
Yep.
Those keys used to open Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Wow.
Yeah, they were the ones that opened it, hanging above the bar.
It's hanging on the end of the rope. You see the end of the rope?
Above
The rope. This rope down, and at the bottom. Yeah. That's amazing.
Tiki goddess at Oa used to be in the tiki room
Yep.
before it started burning down. She used to spit fire and got taken out.
She'll spit fire again.
Not during opening out.
I mean, that'd be a good addition here. So
Not with all the alcohol around.
that's a fair point.
These candles used to be more on one of the buildings when they first built this place in the 70s. They got moved out at some point for during renovation, put in storage. All that stuff on the wall there is all Adventurers Club.
Oh, that's so cool.
There's loads of stuff all over the place. Different things, different places.
That's amazing. I didn't realize.
You'll take this to the host stand. Y'all done with this one? I'll sing a bell.
Drinking its brains. Hippo what? Tell him that.
What's up?
2 zombies.
2 zombies. 2 zombies coming up.
Shrunken head.
You want to sit down?
How's your second Rosita?
I'm happy that she's back.
Oh, you're happy that she's back? And you wonder, do you prefer the hippopotami Mai Tai or the shrunken head? Yeah.
Zombie head.
The pearl.
Oh no, make sure you stretch, you don't want to pull a muscle.
Which pearl?
You should rename her Tiffany.
That would be smart.
He said it's a pearl jam.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
It's almost like a Jungle Cruise. ambiance with the punny jokes. What?
Take the seat.
Yes, you should take that seat. John can sit now. Three amigos at the bar. Joanna's favorite part of the day was Space Mountain. This is your favorite part of the day now?
We can all hear each other.
I know.
What? Huh?
Oh, zombies.
We'll wave at Mum. She's just hanging out with her.
Hey, Mom. That's right.
I don't get it.
There's a Trader Sam's in Disneyland.
Oh, I get it.
If we actually get to go in August, well,
Why will we go in August?
D23.
Oh, yeah. We should go.
You should go. You should go.
Yeah, we have
Yes. Oh. It's the last week in August anyway. I think it's the 23rd. So.
It's on fire! It's on fire! Save your life!
old-fashioned ones they would have.
How do we get one of those?
One of those. We're gonna go underwater soon.
Are we?
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is my favorite place.
Our happy place.
This is where we'd be all the time being down here, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
But only from like 4 p.m.
This would be your after-work meeting place with fellow teachers.
Honestly, yes. This would be the best place. I wish they had more places like this near us. There are a couple of bars that are neat.
Well, nothing. They'd be in the city.
No. There's a couple.
You now have a business idea.
Yeah, I'll take that up there.
I don't know.
It's rough to run a bar.
This restaurant bar.
It's expensive to run a bar. Down here, it's like $750,000 for a liquor license.
Holy God.
I can't even imagine like being in the city. I'm sure it'd be like $1.5 million.
Stand by to dive.
Just keep swimming.
We are now underway and proceeding on course for a voyage in liquid space.
That's clear water.
The bubbles are a nice touch. I love how the photo of the Nautilus lights up.
There's just like 20,000 leaves.
Yep.
Does it look the same?
Yeah. We're gonna get another Krakatoa. We're gonna get a Krakatoa and an Oa.
Leave the cage open.
Joanna's going to be doing this at home now. Joanna's going to be doing this at home now. She's going to take a water spray as soon as I walk in the door from work. She's going to be like, down the hatches.
I can totally see that.
I'll walk in with the hand crank siren.
What's up with your face here?
She took a live photo from Facebook.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yes.
I'm lighting up.
You don't believe it?
So cool.
It's your favorite bar? So it's now Joanna's favorite bar. It's mine too. I need to get myself one of those umbrellas. I feel like we're gonna get wet again.
Why? Because of the Nautilus?
Nautilus.
I'm excited.
I should have brought my poncho.
You need your poncho.
Try to think of the other thing. Try to think of the other thing that you said, ride him cowboy. The black pearl.
Put it back, I think it's hurting.
It's a black pearl.
No, it's the
The black pearl.
Jack Sparrow's around.
I like that.
Are you guys gonna want anything else? Nope. All right, I think we'll close it out. We'll do the three of us, one check. What are you doing? Whose birthday? My birthday? It's not my birthday yet.
Nobody's birthday.
My birthday's not for like 2 weeks.
My birthday passed.
I'm not gonna see you.
Oh, that's true. Oh, give him a hug. See some guy on fire.
I'll give him a hug later. Hug him now, hug him later.
Oh,
Thank you, John. But I didn't get you a gift in February.
Yeah, you should get him a gift now. What's the matter with you?
We come back in February.
Oh, yeah, we're coming back.
Then you only 2 birthdays. That'll be my birthday. See ya.
John.
Just need the total at top, sign the bottom of the top copy, the bottom copy is all yours. You guys local?
We're from New York. 2 shots of rum.
Very nice. Very nice. So one local,
One local, 2
two slightly local.
slightly locals. That come as often as possible.
He didn't have to pay.
I know this.
You better thank him for that.
I will.
Just so you know, this is now your fault. I understand.
You witnessed it.
I have the same thing with my wife.
He understands me.
He's married too.
I know. You understand where I'm coming from.
I'm married as well. So whenever me and my wife disagree on something, we compromise and do what she wants.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. But that makes you happy.
I agree.
Because I'm happy.
I know.
Makes you happy.
I know.
The funny thing is my wife finds it funny as well. She realises that it's always a case of I'm very and pretty much go along with anything and everything. Anytime she wants to buy anything, but every now and again I say no. And she knows when I do say no, it actually means no. She says like, she doesn't even question it. She's like, if I say no about something, she's like, alright. Because I don't say it very often.
That's good.
Well, that's you too. You're like that.
It's all about picking your battles.
That's right.
You're like that too.
Usually.
Yeah, if you say no about something, I'll be like, oh, okay.
That's true. I do go along with a lot.
So far, she has 2 trips to New York with her friends up. I so far have taken no trips. Saving them up. There will be some time where it's going to be like 3 weeks in Vegas or something.
Vegas is awesome. I was saying New York. New York is awesome too, though.
It's going to be one of those weeks where it's one of those times you go away where it's with a big group of friends and she's going to really want to say no, but she's not going to be able to. They're going to have like 8 trips saved up.
You're smart. You're saving up.
But I don't want to throw them away on stupid trips. It's got to be the right trip.
Vegas is a good place to go.
She's been waitlisted out. I don't know if it's the accent, but I seem to have to explain things.
I mean, we understand you, so.
You were just in
That's true. We were just in London.
That doesn't mean we. That doesn't mean we. You know.
What do you mean London? I'm from Texas.
Texas. Yeah.
See?
There's the proof right there.
Is that not proof? Is that not proof enough?
You have to write that as your. You have to write that as your name.
He has no idea. It's like a spitting image. Why do people always think I'm from England?
Well, you should go to England sometime. It's great. Yeah. Save up your trip to go there.
Right there.
I'm actually off back to the UK in a couple of weeks to see everyone.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Me and my wife both from the UK originally, because she went back a couple of weeks ago. We just couldn't get the time off to match.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm back in a couple of weeks, so that'll be nice, good fun.
That'll be good.
Stand by to dive.
It's a good look, John.
We are now continuing on for a way through liquid space.
We did a bus tour that went to.
Yeah, so Salisbury is the closest train station to Stonehenge. It's like 20 minutes away. Yeah. So I live like 20 minutes from Stonehenge growing up. But yeah, you may have seen the cathedral though, Salisbury Cathedral as you were going past. I don't know what road. Two shots of rum. I don't know what roads obviously used to get there, but Salisbury Cathedral up until 1960s when they built the post office tower in London. Salisbury Cathedral was the tallest building in England. They finished building it early 1400s, so before Columbus discovered America. So yeah, quite a while ago. Obviously, because of Stonehenge, there's been people living in that area for at least
Thank you.
Those are expensive shots.
That was very good. I'm ready, but I think
I think we all can do that.
Obviously, with Stonehenge, they found there's evidence of people living in that area for the last at least 8,000 years.
Wow.
Because Stonehenge is roughly dated at about 6,000 BC. So,
it was incredible to see.
we were just there in July.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's a nice, lovely area as well. Like just the countryside generally around there is fantastic. It was so we went back in August last year with a load of friends from over here. And it's the first time, obviously going back to them, it's the first time I really appreciated the sort of countryside and everything, just with the way they were talking about it. As you know, if you grow up in an area, you never really appreciate the area.
Oh yeah.
It's not until you go and sort of visit somewhere with people who have never been there.
That's very true.
But they loved it. So
Yeah, I appreciate New York a lot more when people come to visit.
Show people around.
Yeah.
we were me and my wife in New York in April next year.
Where?
For WrestleMania.
WrestleMania? We're going to WrestleMania.
My wife's been the last like 5 years. I've been the last 3. The last 2. So we were in New Orleans this April.
We'll have to look for you there.
I'll more than likely be in a kilt.
So we'll find you.
So it all started like, so I went as, we always sort of dress up as wrestlers and things. So I went last year as Randy Coach. So I went to New Orleans and did that on the first night. I wasn't going to do it. I had like 2 or 3 kilts with me just in case. Just in case I wanted to mix it up and not do the traditional red whatever. And we got down to breakfast in the hotel the next morning. We'd been out in Beverage with that breakfast and finished and really out in the kilt. We got down to breakfast in the hotel the next morning and some guy showed, oh, you're that kilt guy. So I was like, right, that's it, I'm wearing a kilt all week. So every night we went out, everywhere we went, I had a kilt on. And you think, no, around New Orleans, it's that kilt guy. I'm not actually doing all this since, but I actually started a Twitter account as that kilt guy.
That's just like the slide guy.
It was like at that kilt guy, and I was like, no, I'm going to go with that.
That's amazing.
That's like the slide guy.
So yeah.
We'll definitely find you.
I'll wear a kilt. I'd wear a kilt all year round if I could. I'd wear a kilt to work.
You guys ready? All right. Thank you so much, Pete. Have a good night. Yeah, WrestleMania. That's close enough.
The thing is it's spread across the whole of New York. We'll do Mania, we'll do SmackDown, we'll do NXT, so access will be, yeah, access will be somewhere else.
No? thank you. Restrooms are this way. Did you like it?
It was this was the best part of the day. That was the best part of the day.
I'm glad. That's why I insisted we had to come here.
You didn't have to insist, though. It's a bar. It was okay.
It's going to be down this way. It's going to be right here.
And with that, we close out episode 35 of the Imagineer podcast, and we close out the year 2018. I hope that you enjoyed lounging with us and celebrating with us over at Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. It might not be the first place you think of when it comes to celebrating at Walt Disney World, but is a great place to enjoy some Easter eggs from the from Yesterworld of Disneyland and Walt Disney World. You might have heard in this episode that there are some Easter eggs from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, as well as from the Enchanted Tiki Room in its former versions. But again, it's just a nice place to celebrate together and reflect back on all of our accomplishments in 2018 and what's to come in the year 2019. But I want to hear from you, of course. What is your favorite place to lounge and reflect at Walt Disney World or at Disneyland? Is it Trader Sam's Grog Grotto? Do you have another lounge that you prefer to reflect at? Or is there another place that you just love to sit back and, again, think back on all of the joys of visiting Disney, or all of your accomplishments, or just a place to sit and think? So you can let me know in one of a few ways. You can either send me an email at imagineerpodcast@gmail.com, or you can send me a direct message, of course, on any of our social media platforms, which include Facebook and Instagram at Imagineer Podcast. You can also send me a message and follow us on Twitter at Imagineer Audio. And of course, I would encourage you to join our closed Facebook group. I call it closed, but it's really open to anybody who's listening, which is the Imagineer Podcast Disney fan community, a place for you to connect with other listeners of the show, other Disney friends. It's a very positive and welcoming and open Disney fan community. So again, you can find that over on Facebook at the Imagineer Podcast Disney fan community. And the other way you can send me your feedback is by calling our voicemail, which is 516-406-8376. Again, that number to call is 516-406-8376. If you want to hear your voice on a future episode of this show, feel free to, again, send a message in, a voicemail at that number, 516-406-8376. And I would love to share that voicemail in a future episode of the Imagineer Podcast. If you don't already subscribe to the show, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, whether you're listening on iTunes, on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Podbean, Stitcher, whatever your preferred podcast channel is, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if there's a particular episode that you love, or if you love the podcast as a whole, and if you have any Disney friends who would also enjoy listening to our podcast, please be sure to share it out with them, or whether you share it with them directly, or you share to your Instagram stories, or to an Instagram post or Facebook post, through Facebook Messenger, through Twitter. You know, there are so many different ways that you can send out this podcast and share it with others, share it with your friends, share it with your Disney family, and anyone else who might enjoy listening to the Imagineer Podcast. And if you really do love the show, one of the best things you could do for us, as I always say, is to leave us a rating and a review in the iTunes store or on Facebook, but especially on iTunes. Takes about 2 seconds, 5 seconds to leave us a rating, and another 60 seconds or so to leave us a review, depending on what you want to say. And as always, if there's anything that you want to share As far as feedback, I would love to read your feedback, read your review in a future episode of the Imagineer podcast. So please be sure to leave us a rating and a review in the iTunes store or even on Facebook. Both those places are great places to review us. And again, if you have a particular episode that you love, please be sure to share it out with any of your friends. Before we close out the episode, I do want to thank all of you so very much. I do think that 2018 has been an incredible year. The podcast has grown quicker than I could have ever dreamed, ever have imagined. And that's all because of you who's listening and sharing out the show. You have made all the difference. You have done a great work at helping to grow this podcast by, again, sharing it out. And I've really honestly loved chatting with all of you. There are many of you who I chat with now almost on a daily basis about the podcast, about Disney, and it's been so amazing to grow some new friendships, some Disney friendships by means of this podcast. It has meant the world to me. I do hope that you have been enjoying listening to this podcast as well. And again, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping this podcast to grow and making it a community that is positive, that is full of optimism, that is just an open and welcoming community. Again, you have really made a huge difference in helping to create such an amazing Disney community. And I just want to thank you so much. Just reflecting back on 2018, I am so thankful for you listening at home and sharing out this podcast and sending messages to me and posting on Instagram, posting on Facebook. Whatever you've done to help this show has really meant the world to me. And again, I just love and admire our friendship so very much. So thank you to all of you. And no matter what kind of year you had in the year 2018, I would really encourage you to think and reflect on what you would like to accomplish in the year 2019. You know, whenever we change the clocks back to January 1st to a new year, it is an opportunity to think about the year you've just had and the year that is to come ahead. And every new day is an opportunity to make your dreams come true. But especially when we hit December 31st, when that, when 12 o'clock hits and it becomes January 1st of the new year of 2019, that is a chance to sort of reflect our own personal clocks and think again about what we're doing now and what we would like to accomplish. And one of the things that we always do as a culture in the start of a new year is to create New Year's resolutions. I personally believe you should take it beyond a resolution and make it a goal. Think about what goals you want to accomplish in 2019. Resolutions may come and go, but goals are things that you always want to shoot for and look to achieve. So don't make a resolution for the new year. Make your goals. Make your first, second, third goal. Make it a personal goal to accomplish something, a professional goal to accomplish something. No matter what it is you're looking to accomplish in 2019, make it your goal. Write it down and start doing whatever you can on January 1st of that new year to make that dream come true, to make that goal a reality. The first step is the hardest step, but once you get over that first step, every other step after that becomes so much simpler. So again, think about what your goals are in 2019. You can feel free to send them to me. I would love to hear what your goals are for the new year. And I can certainly help as best as I can to keep you on track and help you to accomplish those goals in the year 2019 and beyond. So as always, I just want to thank you all so very much. Remember, as always, that quote from Horizons: if you can dream it, you can do it. I hope you have an incredible new year, and I look forward to everything we're going to accomplish together in 2019.
When I was a kid, I thought Zootopia was this perfect place where everyone got along and anyone could be anything. Turns out, real life's a little bit more complicated than a slogan on a bumper sticker. Real life is messy. We all have limitations. We all make mistakes, which means, hey, glass half full, we all have a lot in common. And the more we try to understand one another, the more exceptional each of us will be. but we have to try. So no matter what type of animal you are, from the biggest elephant to our first fox, I implore you, try. Try to make the world a better place.